His hand looks like it's infected. Oh, God. So I've been using Photoshop for going on like 10 years now. And one of the things I've always done is create custom greetings cards. I think the person I've done this for the most is my mum. And seeing as this video is going to go up the day after Mother's Day, I'm going to be making my mum a custom card. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen before that there is a running gag with me and my mum about a fictional movie series called HillWalker. We came up with this idea for this film concept where there was this race of people who had one leg longer than the other leg, and they would walk around hills. And then one person was born with one leg, like his other leg, longer than... because everyone walked around one way, and he was born the opposite way around. So everyone made fun of him because he couldn't walk around the hill. But then when he found out he could walk around the hill the other way, he became like a superhero to them. And this random joke turned into this like long-running gag between me and her, and it basically became a series of film posters. So, the first of which is obviously HillWalker 1. Evolution reaches all new heights. And this was taken, I think, in 2012. So you can see how long this has been going on for. And yeah, that is me. That is a significantly younger me with less beard and more hair. And then a few years later, I think 2018, this was followed by the next poster along, which was HillWalker 2, Rise of the MountainWalker. So now it's 2020, and I think it's time for HillWalker 3. So I have a picture ready of me in a pose. You might be thinking, how do we go beyond the MountainWalker? Surely nothing could be greater than the size of the mountain for this species of creature. No, that's where you're wrong. Because this poster will be for the PlanetWalker. So this picture of me was just taken in the corridor outside the room. I lit it up as best I could. And I've already taken the liberty of cutting it out. So, the first thing I need to do, I need to set up the scene. So, obviously the PlanetWalker is going to be in space. But the leg in the background, he needs to stretch all the way down into a planet in the distance. There we go. We have planet Earth. Now, I know what you're thinking. Earth isn't really round, it's obviously flat, but you know, for the purposes of this, because he's got the planet here, you know, fuck off. If you're a flat earther, stop watching my videos. I'm not going on a flat earth right now. There's one in a fact fiend video somewhere, go find it. I kind of want to be central. I think that central will be better for the effect of the overall poster. And seeing as it's the Earth there, I could do it as the moon. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. I think I might just clone it longer, then shrink it inwards, and then tidy up the edges. I'm really struggling to try and make the perspective look like it's working. How are we looking? Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the leg as it is for now. I'm going to do the rest of the picture, and then we'll sort it out once we know what else is going to be visible in the image. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to take this picture in my slippers, because now I need to replace the foot. I also I took it with the bottom missing off it as well. Obviously you'd be able to see the feet. He's the PlanetWalker. Walk is in the name. Right, let's continue with, as I said, the rest of the... Let's get everything in first. Yeah, it's working. It's coming together. As you've seen for the previous ones of these, they're not like intended to be masterpiece works of Photoshop expertise. They exist for a single joke for me and my mum to enjoy. See, I'm tempted to not even have the 3, because the current thing is that films don't usually have sequel numbers. I mean, obviously some of them do, but most of them are like, they try and come up with like sub-names, or like they're sort of a different naming system. So I'm tempted to call it like PlanetWalker, and then have like the HillWalker Saga or something below it. I think I might do that. I think that's funnier. I don't even know what the plot would be for this. I think the plot of MountainWalker was just meant to be that they found like a new being that was like, it could be one of those ones where they've heard the legend of the MountainWalker. Someone who had a leg so long he could stride across mountains in a single bound, or I guess around mountains. So I don't know what the plot of the PlanetWalker would be. Comment section, give me a plot for PlanetWalker. Oh, it could have its own cinematic universe. Ideas for the future. Mum, don't watch this video, it'll ruin it. Spoilers. It won't, you can keep watching, it's fine. But coming this Mother's Day to a planet near you. Oh yeah, that makes it look so much better. Oh, you'd want to watch this one until I scroll up. Right, I think I might just go absolute ham on the lighting, because it is a film poster and it's meant to look super like stylized. Can't tell if I've taken that a bit too far. It's just so over the toply shit. But it's, I mean, I feel like it's looking a bit more reasonable. His hand looks like it's infected. Oh god. The problem is, the leg doesn't look like it's super long. It looks like it's super thin. And I'm not quite sure how to deal with, like, it looks like it's getting longer down here, obviously, because it's reaching off into something in the distance, but here, it just looks like it's, maybe it needs to be, like, wider and then thinner? Now it just looks like it's chunky and then tiny. Oh, good god. Alright, let's just keep working on it. We'll just keep going, and we'll reach a point where it's satisfactory enough that my mum would be amused by it, but not go like, son, I want to disown you because it's so bad. Just look at it and go, I have no son. And then my brother will be like, wait, what? It's coming together. I think the shadow definitely helps a little bit with the believability of the foot stepping onto this surface here. Stu! What do you think about this for a tagline? This is one small step for PlanetWalker. I like the joke, but I reckon there's a better way I can phrase this. I reckon just one small step, because I think that carries with it the connotations of what it's supposed to be. But obviously, it's true, because it is one small step for the PlanetWalker. Right, we're getting to a point now where it's slowly coming together enough where I can see the final piece forming. I almost want to scale everything up a bit. Yes, that was a definite improvement. That helped massively. We're getting there. It's getting very close. Bit weird, but I might see if I can warp my body a little bit just to sort of clean the shape up. Because this was... Oh my god. I'm so muscular, guys. Look how muscular I am. Are we done? At the moment, I'm just trying to make more and more mini tweaks to it just to make it sort of feel and fit in slightly better. But this was what I was going for with an image like this. It's meant to be... It's not meant to look absolutely flawless. It's meant to represent the concept, which it does. It is the PlanetWalker. There's a couple of gags in there, the tagline, the fact that it's a Mother's Day thing. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. That's what's important. Not what my mum thinks. What I think. Because I'm important. Me. No one else. You can tell when I've been recording all day, can't you? Let's review the image. So, we have here the finale. Not the finale, there's going to be loads more. Don't worry, mum. Like, these are going to go until the day one of us croaks it. I have always said to my mum, if I ever get to the point where I've got enough money to burn, essentially, I'm going to make a full, high-quality, cinematic trailer for the first HillWalker. And if I was able to, I would definitely cast, like, proper, popular, famous actors in it. What about Channing Tatum? Imagine this, but with Channing Tatum as, like, the HillWalker. Whereas, like, they have the scene at the start where it's like, oh, the baby's coming, and they're all really excited. And then, like, they peel back the blanket and look, and his legs are the wrong way round. And then everyone's like, oh, he's going to have such a hard upbringing. It's like Happy Feet when they all, like, make fun of the one for not being able to sing. Yeah, it's Sing, isn't it? And he dances, yeah. It'll be that. Then you've got, like, a little young Channing Tatum lookalike kid who's getting bullied at school because everyone's, like, stood one way around the hill and he's sort of, like, crouched in a really uncomfortable position because no one thinks to just turn him around. And then when he's an adult, and then you get, like, the evil Baron coming in who wants to, like, cut down the hill, or maybe the Baron's got, like, his legs are, like, a little bit shorter and he's got, like, a complex about it, but they can't get him because, like, maybe the hill's really big and they have to walk all the way around to talk to him, and he's like, there's loads of, like, issues about it. But then Channing Tatum turns up and he just turns and everyone's like, my god, he can make the journey so much faster because he can just go the other way around. And they give him the name. He is the Hill, even though they all walk on hills, he is the HillWalker, the hero of everybody. And they're all, like, shouting and cheering. And then the sequel, the MountainWalker, the legend of the MountainWalker. Maybe they need to, like, find some herb to heal the leader of the tribe. And they speak of the ancient legend of the MountainWalker. And they have to go out and find him. Who would the MountainWalker be? Who would I get? Ian McKellen. Ian McKellen should be the Mountain Walker, the legendary Mountain Walker. And we come to the last one, the PlanetWalker, the one where it takes off into space. Who would be the PlanetWalker as well? Oh, I don't know. Unless like maybe Channing Tatum goes in for like an experiment to increase his strength, and what it does is it turns him into the PlanetWalker because they've got like a galactic threat. I'm going to assume that my average view duration will have just dropped by half in the middle of that conversation because everybody will have switched off. But I'm hoping that at least that one view of my mum who was watching this and giggling her tits off, I'm going to sit this to the comment section as well. Every single other idea you have for this, I want it in the comments. Every other concept for this Walker series. I've already got other ones in mind, like arms longer. We could have like one longer finger, like an ET style thing. So anyone else have any? Stick them down. I'm going to make notes of all of them. And Mum, you're going to get these forever. You're not getting away from it. Oh god. Anyway, yeah, PlanetWalker. We've got me stood with my extremely long leg on the moon with my foot on the earth, and the slogan, one small step. Because, you know, for him it's just a measly. And it's coming to a Mother's Day. Coming this Mother's Day to a planet near you. Thank you very much for sitting through this. I know it's sometimes difficult. When I get excited, I can go off on one, but hopefully it was amusing to the 3 or 4 people who are actually still watching this video. And I hope that all of your mothers, or if you are a mother, I hope you had a great Mother's Day. And I hope you felt very appreciated. And if not, feel my appreciation, because mums are important. Yep. Mums keep the world going. Literally, they're the ones who give birth to people. There literally would be no world without mothers. So, yeah, get them flowers if they like flowers or chocolates. Or make them a dumb as fuck card. Thanks, mums. You're the best.